All right, everybody, welcome back. One of the benefits of having my new work schedule is I got weekends off. So the kids come over and I always talk them into doing beer reviews. And Michael was here and I said, "Hey, you want to do a beer review?" And he's like, "It's not an IPA, is it?" And it is an IPA. We've got the old Bat Squatch here. Now, this is from Rogue. This is the one that everybody tells me will convert me to liking IPAs.
And I already like them, so.
You like them? All right.
I don't know about that one, but.
Dedicated to the legend. Cool can art. I will give Rogue props for that. Rogue's always got good can art. And I do like Rogue has this little star on the back. It's like a guide. It's going to give you the flavor profile before you ever buy the beer. So, as with most IPAs, it would be way down here in the bitter and the pine. I hate bitter and pine. But this one's way up the tropical and the citrus. So we will see how this goes. Now, it says pair with white cheddar, grilled salmon, and strawberry shortcake. We don't have any of those. No. We don't. We've got 6.7% alcohol and 54 IBUs, which IBUs is the bitterness. So the higher that is, the more bitter it is. 54 is not bad for an IPA. So I think most of my stouts and stuff are in the 30s. So shouldn't be too bad. Dare, risk, dream. For years, rumors have circulated deep in the woods of Mount St. Helens lives the fabled Bat Squatch. While there are many tales of Bat Squatch, they are all a bit hazy in the details, which makes the truth such a juicy mystery. So what better way to honor the legend than with a hazy, juicy IPA? Perfect for camping and potentially making a new friend. Bat Squatch. There it is. I've never heard of the Bat Squatch. Have you ever heard of the Bat Squatch?
No, and I like my cryptids. I've never heard of it, so I may have to look into that one.
If this is really good, I got a bonus beer. We'll try. Oh, that is hazy. Now I will say that there was a hazy IPA that I had over at Oxbend, and their hazy IPA, I actually kind of liked it, but it still had that IPA bitter hit on the end of it.
It smells good.
Oh man, it's got that IPA smell right off the bat.
I like that.
You like it?
Yeah.
It smells like a pine needle to me.
Yeah, kind of like pine sol.
Like it says it's low on the pine. That's all I smell.
That is all I smell too. It smells like your typical IPA so far.
All right, let's see. No. No, it is
it.
Yeah, well,
It is really bitter.
You by all means can have the rest. It's not as bad as the Waldo's or one of those West Coast IPAs, but it is still piney and it is still too bitter for me.
Yeah, and I don't know if people have had Hopadillo. It's definitely not that. Hopadillo is like as bitter as I've ever had.
I can almost drink this without the gag reflex. I'm sorry, I'm just not an IPA person, so. But there's only been one beer I poured out, and it wasn't even an IPA. It was some kind of citrusy ale last week. I just poured it down the sink, but I'm ashamed of myself because usually I'll drink it if I pour it. Oh, all right. Let me get a new glass. I'm gonna have to throw that glass away too.
It's tainted.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh.
If you like IPAs, you'll like it.
Now, that IPA did fail to convert me two IPAs. But we've actually got a few more beers here. I don't know if we'll try them all, but we'll try a couple of them. Now we've got the Elysian Skull Rock, and this one got me interested just because of the cover, the artwork, label art. What do you call that? Label art.
Label art.
Label art.
I do like that. It reminds me of the Dark Brotherhood.
Now this one's out of Seattle, and it's only 4.9. And what this is a Nordic style pale ale. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus on that at all. Well, I gotta cover up Michael's face, maybe. No, it's not gonna work.
You think?
I don't know. Sometimes.
Probably not.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Gonna be a lot of editing in this video. Come on. Screw it. It's a Nordic style pale ale. Now I do like pale ales, but this thing is cloudy looking.
It is.
And look in the bottom of that.
Does it have like a...
It is chunky in the bottom. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, but it is chunky.
I wonder if that has to do with their filter.
It might be all part of the aesthetic of this. I'm not sure.
Because I know with wine you'll get tar traits, and it's sort of like I know nothing about pale ale.
I don't know. It's just an interesting look. It's an interesting bottle. It's hazy. It's milky looking. It's only 4.9%, and I'm definitely putting that in my fancy bottle cap collection. Yeah. Michael is going to use the same glass because he's an IPA fan. There you go. Get you a pour of that. Now that is dark. There's no chunks coming out of it, so it's just an illusion the way the bottom of the bottle looks, I guess.
It smells good.
What would you say? It's got a hoppy smell, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. I don't smell any pine, but it has definitely got a hoppy smell. Now I'm not a beer expert. I don't know the difference between an ale and a pilsner and a. I just know what stouts are because I love stouts. But what would you smell it?
It kind of smells. It has like a fruitiness to me. It's like sweet.
It smells like a grapefruit. So yeah. I'm guessing this is going to have that hoppy. Probably not IPA, but it's going to be hoppy. I can smell the hops.
Yeah, I for sure can smell that.
Right, you know what? That's hoppy, a little bit hoppy, but that is it's better than the IPA for me.
It's not bitter. It has a little bite to it, but
I think the bitter that I felt on that, it was just washing the bat squatch out of my mouth. So. No, that's really good. That's actually really refreshing, and I think this beer was only about $2. So
it's not bad at all.
No, I think I could drink this, and it really was. I'm not bull crapping y'all. It was the rest of that bat squatch washing out of my mouth, because now there's like no bitter taste at all.
This one, the Elysian, is definitely more of a refreshing to me as well.
Yeah, the bat squatch, again, you just got to be a fan of IPAs. And I don't knock people that are a fan of IPAs, but it's just not my thing, man. It's just not my thing. Now, we're here. We've got some beers open. What the hell? Let's do one more.
One more.
And I will let you... We've got the magical 6-pack from Sodies. I'll let Michael pick out the third beer.
The artwork on that one.
And we'll keep the other ones a mystery.
I'm going to save that one for Jessica because I know she mentioned it.
I bought 6 weird beers, or 6 different beers that I've never tried. And I thought we would give them a little run through.
Here, we'll do what you like.
All right. He's got the Convict Hill Oatmeal Stout picked out. Now, you know I love stouts. This is a Texas beer. Oh man, let's see here. So I'm guessing Convict Hill, Independence Brewing. And this is 8%. So this is a little bit of a bigger boy than the others that we've drank. This is out of Austin, Texas. And give me 1 second. I got to get us some stout glasses. We're going to go all fancy with the plastic. All right, now I am going to wash my palate off with some Mountain Dew. Because I don't want any of that IPA
to
taint my opinion of this. I have never had a beer from Independence Brewing. I've never had anything from them. So this is a brand new brewery for me. Something new to try. I just saw the can art and dug the logo with a hammer smashing the chains.
It is a pretty slick logo.
That is cool, yeah.
I like that can.
And I do like me some oatmeal stouts. So, 8%. Hopefully this looks like engine oil. Oh, yeah. Black is my soul. Here we go. Here, I'll let you pour it because you're going to have to tilt it a little bit. It's got a lot of head to it.
Yeah.
That has got that classic oatmeal smell.
Oh, yeah.
That almost smells like a candy bar after all these IPAs and Nordic pale ales and all that. Convict Hill. And again, this is what did I say, 8% on the money?
Yeah.
8% alcohol. It is very, very dark.
Yeah, for sure. I can't even see light through it.
Yeah, there is no light coming through the studio lights. Nice big chocolatey. You can smell the roasted barley. I guess that's what they roast. Is that what they roast? I think it is.
I have no idea.
Again, I'm not a beer expert. I just tell you what I like. So
yeah, you know more than I do. So
it's got a nice little roasty coffee kind of hit to it. But you definitely get the oatmeal. I don't get much chocolate on this stuff. A lot of these you'll get like a chocolate. I'm not getting much chocolate. They don't have a big tail on the side of their can on where they came from or what they do. Hopefully, they just make some good beer. Now that is smooth.
That is pretty smooth.
It's got a little dark chocolate bitter hit right at the end, right in the back of my throat.
I like this one a lot.
Man, that is the mouthfeel. It's viscous, man. Like it coats your tongue. It hangs in there a little bit. The palate and the nose, pretty close. A lot of oatmeal heads on this one.
Yeah, it's definitely has like a mocha chocolate, dark chocolate.
It's got a real smooth finish to it. It does have a little dark chocolate bitter hit on the end. I will say that. It is more bitter than like a Bourbon County Stout or something like that. And it's not barrel aged, so this is just a straight stout. It is at room temperature. It's got some legs though. Look at that.
Yeah, they do stick on there.
Yeah, it is sticky. Super sticky. Awesome mustache ride on this one. So far, so good. I'm going to rate these beers, and then we'll kind of do this at the same time. And I want you to be completely honest.
Like, what kind of rating are we doing?
We're going to go 1 to 5.
Okay.
5 being the best beer you've ever had, and 1 being the Waldos. For me. All right, Bat Squatch.
I might say like a 3.5.
A 3.5? That's pretty high praise.
Yeah.
I give this a 1, and it's just because I don't like IPAs. Now this was promised to be an IPA that even I could like, but I really it's still got that pine hit to it, that pine sol kind of hit. I'm not knocking it. If you're a fan of Bat Squatch, by all means, have at it. But for me, it's a 1. For Michael, it's a 3.
Yeah. How much was it per can?
It was like almost $2. These were all about $2 a piece beers. So.
Yeah, I'd stick with like 3.5.
Yeah. All right. Second up, we got the Elysian.
Okay, I really liked that one.
The Skull Rock. I'm going to give this a 2.25.
I would go like 4.5.
4. Oh, this is right up your alley then.
Yeah, I like that one.
You kind of like that old world kind of feel to it.
Yeah. And the fact that it's $2 for a bottle, I'd stock up on that.
Well, I really dig the bottle art. I dig the beer is really good. I would not, for my palate, I'm not going to go out of my way to find these. But I wouldn't pass one up either. This is something I could drink day in, day out. And that's kind of where the 2.5 comes from. I would put this like with your typical American beer that you would just drink. But it's a neater beer. Convict Hill Oatmeal Stout. What do you got?
So I'm personally not huge on stouts. Mm-hmm. But I give that one a solid 3.
Wow.
It's one of the best stouts I've had. I will say I like it a lot.
If you've ever had the breakfast stout from Founders, very, very similar to the breakfast stout. Not the KBS, not the CBS, just the straight up breakfast stout. I give this a 2.75. It's a really good stout. I like it more than I like most beers, which is I'm putting it over the top. I'm not going to go out of my way to look for this beer, but it's a very good beer. Again, I wouldn't pass it up. If somebody opened up their ice chest or they had a bunch of these sitting on their shelf, and I'd be like, ooh, Convict Hill, good beer. That's where I lay on these things. So. But I'm sorry, but the Bat Squatch did not convert me to an IPA drinker. This one is very good, very smooth.
Yeah.
And it's neat because it's a Nordic style pale ale. Does that mean that like the Vikings chew up everything and spit it back in a bucket or something?
I guess so. They probably just steal it off people.
Oh, okay.
Just barbarian.
And this is a good solid oatmeal stout. There you have it. Now you got to finish all these beers. So, all right. We'll see y'all in the next video. Rock on.